Good morning, everybody. This is Toby Brand with the Bold Life podcast series. Happy April 1st. I usually plan and schedule my podcast, but I decided to do a podcast this morning spontaneously. I was very inspired because I'm actually working on a book right now, and I wanted to share some of the information from the first chapter that I wrote. And so this is a big, huge deal for me to do. It's really out of my comfort zone because I had a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, and about doing it. Didn't think I could do it. And so those things like that, the fear, the doubt, just the fear and the doubt really is what fuels me. I use it to leverage me. Usually if I feel some type of fear and doubt, I just do it. It's like my signal saying, hey, do it. However, this morning what I want to share with all of you and an idea and some things that are from my first chapter in my book called The Bold Life, 10 Steps to Becoming Radically Unstuck and Anchoring Yourself into Action and Better Health and a Better Mindset. The very first chapter that I wrote in this book it's chapter 1. It's called Excuses. And, because I really feel like before we move forward in any life, in any area of our life, we've got to become aware of where we're making excuses, whether it's from other people or negative emotions or things that we're afraid to do. And so excuses was really on my heart this morning as I got up at 5 a.m. and worked on this a little bit and worked on some other things and meditated, did my breath work, which I really encourage you to do and put a part of your wellness program if you have one. It makes such a significant difference in the way your brain functions is breath work and meditation, even if you just do it for 5 minutes every morning. I think a lot of people hold back from doing it because they see everybody's doing it for 30 minutes or an hour, and so that overwhelms people that have never done that, and it probably creates a lot of resistance because they're like, most people are saying we're talking about excuses, so most people are using excuses, well, they don't have the time, but we all have the time for 5 or 10 minutes to invest in our health, our mindset, and our focus every morning. So anyway, so here we go, excuses. This is what I wanted to share with you on my spontaneous podcast that I did not schedule. So I'm kind of proud of myself because I'm learning to become more flexible in my approach, and that's what I'm doing this morning. So I'm just going to share a little bit on, one of the things on how to become radically unstuck and start moving forward. And this is just a tiny bit of chapter 1. And, and everything behind the Bold Life book, the Bold Life, my branding, the Bold Life podcast series. People ask me this all the time. What does that mean? And really, what's behind the Bold Life, and when I share with people how to be bold, it's really just having courage and being brave just to take that one step to make an impact in your own life, in the life of others. And there's so many things that come along with that are very inspiring, but really being bold is just about having the courage to do what everybody else is so afraid to do. And it's such an empowering thing. But this morning it's really about excuses, and we're all guilty of them. I'm guilty of them. Everything I have put into this book, which I'm not done yet, I'm still working on. I've experienced, I've done, I'm very transparent too as well, is, when my life changed, everything changed in my life, and it still changes every moment that I take full ownership of my life and stop making excuses. And whenever I am making excuses that I'm not aware of, I like when I realize and see those blind spots in my life, and I love when other people help me see those blind spots, because excuses, they can definitely be blind spots. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you this morning is how excuses are a distraction and what they're costing you. And so I just had such a strong feeling to share this morning. And what we teach not only empowers other people, but what we learn can and apply can really change our lives. So I love the whole concept of taking 100% responsibility for every area of your life. And when you do, it's easier to overcome distractions. So, excuses are distractions, and they fuel such negative emotions in you that are so unconscious. And it just creates unnecessary stress that hijacks your productivity, your focus, your happiness, your health. And they will prevent you from achieving important tasks. But it stems from, this is what I want to really share, is there's a little bit of science behind making excuses as well. Because I think that if people could release and let go of their excuses, they would. But excuses stem from a very deep unconscious desire to protect yourself against anxiety and shame. And we live in a shame-based society that is programming people's minds to not take responsibility because it makes them anxious, it makes them shameful. And the more shame and anxious we are, the less likely we are going to take action, and we're going to build barriers and try to protect ourselves. Because your subconscious mind is 30 times more powerful than your conscious mind. And one of the things I really wanted to share this morning, the main things are what they are costing you. And I made a list in chapter 1 of all the things that are excuses are costing you, how expensive they are. And let me tell you something. I've paid the price in the past for making excuses. And so, and I see it happening with people around me. And all we can do really is become aware of them and encourage people, encourage ourselves, do the right thing, even when we don't feel like it, to overcome those excuses. And this is not about judgment. Don't be hard on yourself. I always say that. This is not about judging, criticizing, or anything. This is about awareness, self-awareness, taking action, taking full responsibility. So I want to share with you what excuses are costing you. Your excuses, number 1. Okay? I'm going to go through a whole list here. And this just came really random and really bold for me one morning when I was writing this chapter a couple months ago. So your excuses are preventing you from making healthy choices, that which in turn will make you healthier and feel more energized. 2, your excuses are causing you to procrastinate. Your excuses are preventing you from having financial integrity, financial peace, financial discipline, learning more about how to manage your finances and save your money. Your excuses are costing you, your emotional peace. It's causing you to hold on to bitterness and resentment. It's causing you to blame, which is keeping you stuck emotionally in your personal relationship with others and yourself. Your excuses are keeping you distracted and addicted to things that are not tied to your goal or your highest good. That was one of my favorite ones, is your excuses are keeping you distracted and addicted to things that are not tied to your goals and your highest good. That's just absolutely my favorite one. Your excuses are causing you to make short-term gratification choices that are keeping you stuck. Your excuses are destroying your potential. Your excuses are robbing you of your creativity, your focus, your God-given destiny, and your purpose-driven life. Your excuses are preventing you from seeing that you are the real cause of your failure. Your excuses are causing you to lie and not be accountable. Your excuses are holding you back from being brave and bold. Your excuses are preventing you from having a closer relationship with your children, your family. Your excuses are preventing you from having a closer relationship with God or whoever your higher power is. Your excuses are preventing you from seeing all the beauty and opportunities right in front of you. All the opportunities that are available to you right now. Your excuses are making you blind and preventing you from seeing those. Your excuses are preventing you from seeing your own ego and your insecurities. Your excuses are making you lazy. Your excuses are preventing you from having boundaries with yourself and others. Your excuses are making you a people pleaser. Your excuses are making you fat. They're making you sick. They're making you tired. And I say this with love and respect and no judgment. Because personally, my excuses made me sick. They made me tired. Your excuses are causing you to be addicted to the destruction of perfection. So you can never really experience joy in the present moment. Your excuses are causing you to not build trust with yourself and others. Your excuses are causing you to stay in friendships and relationships that are toxic to your well-being and to your mind and your emotions. Your excuses are keeping you at a job that is stressing you out and not paying you what you deserve. Your excuses are causing you to have negative beliefs. So you're creating your own. When you hold on to excuses and you blame, you're pretty much just creating your own negative beliefs because of that. So when you let go of your excuses, you can build better beliefs. Your excuses give you a really bad attitude about life and others, and they make you sound like a victim. Your excuses are causing you to have a low self-esteem. Your excuses are giving you anxiety and making you feel overwhelmed. Your excuses are making you paranoid. They're making you angry. Your excuses are preventing you from learning and growing. Your excuses are preventing you from being in the present moment and feeling joy, peace, calm. Your excuses are preventing you from healing. Your excuses are preventing you from being consistent, and your excuses are causing you to be impatient. Your excuses are causing you to be chronically late. Your excuses are causing you to be ungrateful. Excuses are causing you to be a selfish human being. Your excuses are making you judgmental and disrespectful. Your excuses are hurting you and other people. That's a pretty powerful one too. That's one of my favorite ones. Your excuses are hurting you and other people because everything we do impacts others. Your excuses are preventing you from taking 100% responsibility for your life. Your excuses are preventing you from making the most powerful change in your life. Your excuses are making you extremely toxic. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Come from a place of love and respect. I love you all. This list is just something to think about and reflect on, and think about where maybe you're making excuses that are holding you back from creating good and success and results, hitting your targets in life, whether it's in your business or your relationship, or taking action on getting healthier, which obviously most people know, or it's very obvious. I'm very passionate about health because if we're not healthy, really can't be productive in business and in life and in relationships. So the more healthier you are, the more you invest in your health and energy and focus, the more energy you can put into to your success and to your business and to your relationships. So I really believe that comes first. I'm very much a businesswoman, entrepreneur, but the health is the number one. Your health is your wealth. That is such a cliche, but it is so true. I hope you all have a great day. I really enjoyed sharing this with you. I hope that